Okay, Beardy, I need to ask you a question.
Mm.
And the question is, do you think this is the summer of PDA?
PDA.
Yes.
I've no idea. What's PDA stand for?
Well, this is something that you will see, and you may even do, and it's called public displays of affection. And obviously, you will have noticed it's been quite warm over the last couple of months, and naturally, it's caused more and more people to go out and perhaps have spare time more in public where they would have done in the past. And researchers have established there are, or appear to be, a lot more displays of public affection in couples. And, this can range from just sort of holding hands to maybe putting an arm around each other.
To the other extreme, you go.
Yes. You're on a park bench, you put an arm around each other. Maybe you give your partner a peck on the cheek and that sort of thing.
Peck on the cheek.
Peck on the cheek.
This sounds like a Doris Day movie. Yeah, go on.
Who?
Peck on the cheek. Doris Day. You remember Doris Day? Doris Day and Rock Hudson? No?
Crikey, you're going back to the Stone Age again.
Yeah.
But anyway, now it's a matter of etiquette, this, isn't it? And I know you're our sort of etiquette analyst. And so if I put my cards on the table and I sort of say, what's generally acceptable? Okay. I think if you see a couple of kids, let's say 15, 16, having a good full-on kiss at the bus stop or whatever, you think, oh, fair enough, first date. And, probably these days, probably about their 10th day. But that's okay. But there's something pretty weird, isn't there, when people of our age...
Middle-aged people, yeah.
It's something, really?
Yeah.
And it makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. And I don't know whether it's because I'm a little bit of a prude or I've lived a conservative life. So I'm going to ask you, so you're out with your beloved and your sort of lovely summer's day, enjoying the moment. Maybe you've had a couple of drinks or something. Holding hands? Would we hold hands?
Well, we have it's not a funny story particularly, but we have a thing about holding hands. Or we have not a disagreement, but we have different points of view with regard to
this is
holding
complicated,
hands.
but keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
Because I always think, because because Jude used to do the holding hands thing. And I've never been comfortable.
On her own, not with you.
I've never been comfortable holding hands. And
why not? Can we explore that?
I always used to describe it as, because it reminds me of when I used to go swimming from school. We always used to walk in twos and hold hands. So I thought, I don't want to hold hands. I just think it's a bit, I don't know.
No.
Then, elderly couples are meant to hold hands, aren't they? There's meant to be, I don't know quite why, but when you see cards where elderly couples are,
actually, that is true.
They're always
I think you're
hands,
right,
aren't they? Yeah.
I think there's a sort of is it because they're sort of stopping each other from falling over?
Well, if I go, you go as well, as Trump
exactly.
would say. Yeah. It could be, but I just don't. It just reminds me of being a young child holding hands. Your mother holds your hand, doesn't she?
That's
really?
right.
And I've never,
she did, yeah.
Never felt that similar type of.
I mean, yours are still doing that at 27.
Yeah. I mean, when you were in your salad days, when you were a younger man and you were courting. When you were with your young lady or your wife now,
or predecessors.
In your 20s and 30s, you wouldn't have held hands, would you?
Oh, I don't know. In the early days, oh yeah, because that was like,
you held hands.
God, yeah.
No.
In that sort of kind of where it's all exciting and fresh and.
When I used to put my arm around. That I do, but not holding hands. Holding hands.
Hang on, now we need to explore that. That's surely more intimate, putting your arm around someone.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with intimacy. It's more to do with. I don't mind a bit of intimacy.
Run away.
It's not looking like an old fart or what have you, or not looking like a kid going swimming baths or what have you.
So you would put your arm around your beloved then?
Yeah.
And is that walking down the high street? Because you just get in the way, wouldn't you?
Well, wherever. I don't know what this
wherever.
Could be in a
library
or in a library. Yeah, that is far more to me.
Yep.
That's much more a sign of affection for grown-ups rather than old codgers or young children.
Okay.
Holding hands is a bit sort of, I find that, I don't know. It's just
So
me. Do you hold hands then a lot with your lady?
we did on holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of a
Where
bit
did
more.
you go? Is that for fear of some being attacked by the locals or something? Protect each other.
No. Uh, no, we went to Cornwall, we went to Italy. Yeah.
Hands in
Italy.
Cornwall, and
Uh,
you hold hands in Cornwall, and you hold hands in
yeah.
Italy, but you don't in Bristol. Is that, is that what you say? Why is that? Now, what's
Well,
the psychological impact?
I think maybe that's a good question. I think you're a bit more chilled, aren't you, when you're on holiday? Whereas
Hmm.
when you're out in, say, Bristol in the city or at the shopping mall, you tend
Hmm.
to be on a mission, don't you, to go and get something, and you don't think. Plus,
Is it?
some people
Is it?
people who know you might see you.
Is it not? The other thing that I think that you've just triggered something. Is it not a signal of ownership as well? This is
Oh,
mine.
oh, well,
She's with me, or or he's with me, or what have you. The holding of hands.
I've never
Is that
thought
not
about that.
sort of like?
No, no,
No, you don't
not
think
really.
that. No.
Okay. Not
Oh
really.
no.
But let's just develop it a little bit more. So
Hmm. Yeah, you
so
carry
you're
on.
saying arm round the shoulder is acceptable,
Hmm.
holding hands is not, and we're talking about our generation
I'm not
now.
saying it's unacceptable. I wouldn't stop anybody. I'm not the the holding hands police.
What
You
you're going to
can't
say?
do
Excuse me,
it.
I'm on that bus. Unhold your hand. So okay. What about sort of peck on the cheek? Are you that though? Is that out of question
That's all
in
right
public?
in certain circumstances.
What
But
circumstances we need
I
to?
don't know
It's
whether
too
you.
vague. It's too vague.
Well, I don't know whether. I mean, peck on the cheek. I would say that's more of meeting friends, isn't it?
Oh, the
Really.
old sort of French kiss type
Yeah,
thing.
the old. Yeah, exactly. The old.
Have you
Rather
ever had one of
than
those difficult moments where
both gone the same
some
way.
people is just like a one, and it's not really a kiss; it's more of a cheek touch, and then
Mm,
someone wants to do two, and you're never
mm.
sure if the third one is right or not, and you're sort of. You ever done that?
Not the
Yeah,
third one. No, I've had the where you both the heads are both tilted the same way and you've smashed noses and that
yeah.
type of thing.
I found it was more prevalent in London, particularly with marketing agencies, the lovies, if I
Oh,
might.
the lovies. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but that was the thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
can't
pecking.
imagine bank directors doing that. That's not really there. There's a
No,
good old handshake with a bank director, isn't it? Really,
yeah, yeah.
rather
Well, there
than
was
that.
a
Yeah.
period where you had to do the old knuckle shake, wasn't there, because
Yeah.
of COVID, or the elbow bump.
And the thing where you grab somebody's shoulder was a thing as well, wasn't it? Where you shake your hands, but you grab their shoulder as well. Trump does that. Trump
Yeah,
does that. That's the try.
that's a power. That's a power
It
play,
is.
isn't
It's a
it?
power
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Sign of
that's a peck
affection
on the
for
cheek.
little.
What about a full-on snog? Sorry.
Well, I suppose that depends upon where you are, doesn't it? Where the
Okay.
circumstances. So
Okay.
if you're in a pub, I think if you're in a corner of a pub and
Yeah.
you're in a secluded area,
And
then
7 pints down.
and 7 pints down, yeah, then I think that's acceptable. Or if you're in an area where because it all depends upon who you're surrounded by, doesn't it? You wouldn't necessarily do that if you're standing outside a school waiting for your kids to come out or what have you, would you? Or if
No.
you're in the middle of Superdrug, but you might do if you're in a social environment and everybody else was quite, in a nightclub, for example. I don't think anybody bat an eyelid in a nightclub, would they?
Well, quite the opposite. If you didn't, you'd be seen as
Mm,
somebody quite weird if you didn't at
yeah,
least get a snog.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I guess that one. And that's a grown up thing to do, isn't it, at the end of the day? Although, again, I suppose depending on how old, the older you become, the less prevalent that sort of
Well,
thing
that was my
becomes.
last question in the interest
Mm.
of time. So, is there a cut-off where some of these behaviours are just yuck and no one wants to see them? And does it vary by age?
Oh, no, 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 no. Let's just have a nice cup of tea instead.
Exactly.
I mean, I
In your
think,
own time.
think that probably is.
Oh,
What
what's the
about
cut-off
you?
then? I got to chase you. I got to chase you
What,
for
what, what
a
sort of age do you think the
yeah.
cutoff is? Is that what you're saying? It depends upon who the couple are, I suppose. But I would have said, as you head off into your 60s and 70s, it becomes less prevalent, doesn't it? I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I would have said that. I don't
Okay.
think it means that you love anybody any the less. I think it just means that we've done all that and we're moving it into a different
Okay.
method of showing affection. And making somebody a cup of tea is exactly that, isn't it? It's a nice
Yeah.
cup of tea with a nice biscuit. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'll put my cards on the table.
yeah.
So I think any age, holding hands, arm around the shoulder, peck, fine. When it comes to snogging in public, leave it to the kids. But I shall conclude, because I said this was research based. The research does show that those couples who display more public affection,
Mm.
any manner of the things we've talked about, are more likely to be happy in their relationship. So,
Yeah, I can see that, I suppose.
that can
Yeah,
be a discussion piece for Beardy's dinner table tonight, if you like.
yeah. Good idea. I'll tell Jude you said that, and we'll
Report back.
be cited in the divorce papers.